Everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. Double-digit wins, no thanks to the random number generator. Not to sound petty. Yo, stats are fine here. You saw your seed briefly. You don't need me to read it out for you. We have some exploding flies that scare me a great deal. You ever gonna aggro? Have you considered, thank you, aggroing onto the myriad enemies? Thank you, I really appreciate it. This run is a-okay. I know, like, the speed stat is not so good, but at least, it's almost twice what we had on that freaking Eden run we had last time. We started with, like, 0.49 or something. Trust me when I know that, 0.49 doubled is not equal to 0.78, but, I'm talking in relative percentages. We're not off by that much. Sure, I'm not the biggest fan of Kidney Stone. Why did I take Cursed Eye? Well, my opinion about Cursed Eye is that, like, it's not very good. But if we already have, like, a charge shot, I was thinking that, I don't know this for certain, but I was thinking that maybe it's less bad because we're gonna enter the Kidney Stone effect accidentally sometimes to begin with. We might have to, and that might be incorrect for the record, but I don't know. It just seems if you double up on the occasional charge effect, it's not as bad, but I don't know if that's the case. Now, I will tell you, with the authority, we have to get rid of Locust of War. If I were able to have maybe slightly higher speed, I think we'd probably be okay, and we wouldn't have to worry about it. I will use the metronome on occasion. Yikes! What are you telling me? I wasn't freaking fully charged on that one? Absurd. I don't believe it. I guess, with Kidney Stone, we don't get to full charge. So I think it actually makes, Cursed Eye has made Kidney Stone even worse, which is kind of hilarious. But I still think this is, like, pretty good. We can always tap shoot if we have to. Oh, dude. Hey, I'll take it. I mean, it's not immediately that amazing, but Eye of Belial. It's the thrill of the fight. Look out, I'm an excellent fighter. And he's watching us all through the eye of the spider. You guys remember that one? Dung, ducka, 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 dung, 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 ducka, ducka, ducka. I only want to take dupe pills. I will not take these pills. I'm very upset with the fact that we didn't really gain that much on this floor, but that's life, baby. Maybe I'm a coward for not taking pills, and this in Isaac specifically, not in the real world, because I do take pills in the real world. I take a multivitamin and a probiotic every day. Thank you very much. And occasionally a Tylenol, but very rarely. I've come to see cowardice in a different light, though. Being reckless is very easy. You know why being reckless is easy? Recklessness is the haven for people who believe they're gonna fail anyway. So they can behave in a reckless way, and then when they fail, they get to feel superior for their failure. They get to go, oh yeah, well I failed, but at least I went out my way. Unlike you, who succeeded but sold out. That's what recklessness gets you, brother. Let's take this pill. Oh man, we're in a range. We have 5 range? Okay, with whatever combinations we got going on here, it's clearly more than 5, but it's a little spooky. I mean, it's literally 5, but like, functionally it's more than 5. Dare I take metronome? I think I will try it out. Try it on for size, see what works. True courage is having the audacity to go through the necessary steps to succeed, even knowing that it could lead to failure, because it's the right thing to do. Yeah, Kidney Stone, Cursed Eye was not the right meta. That was not something that a smart individual would have taken. You can see, like, our damage stat is relatively bad. Even though the actual attribute looks okay, this whole run right now is just, like, it can't be trusted, you know what I mean? That's the central theme of this run right now. It can't be trusted. No matter what the stats say, you don't believe their lies. So, I'm really happy we got Rusted Plate for a little temporary survivability. I'm feeling under the gun, for sure, but it's definitely not a bad start. Just a start that could benefit from a little more gas, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping, despite it being my own fault that we missed the deal with the devil in the first place, I'm hoping... Well, that we lowered our odds. I shouldn't say that we missed it. It's kind of defeatist ideology here, but I hope that we can beat the odds. Because there's a lot of stuff like, you know, any kind of charged tear effect, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, et al. That's how you know I went to university. I use the phrase et al. That's the enduring legacy of my undergraduate education. That and a respect for citations. That's right, I'm watching you, Wikipedia. Ah! Don't hurt me, I'm Ryan. Ooh, Serpent's Kiss. Yo, there's potentially lasting benefit here. If we could just kill some of the enemies with the poison, could actually generate some demon hearts off of this, but yikes. A 1/3 chance, more or less, of getting the deal with the devil, please, a demon heart. That's okay. The Tears upgrade is paying for everything on this run. It's paid for itself. It's paid for me. Paid for your friend to eat dinner as well, even though your friend's mom, you know, when you came out with your friend for dinner, they were like, here's 20 bucks. Don't let Mr. Laterno pay for your dinner. He's paying for it anyway, because you know what? That's adult politics. Adult politics is complaining about how you get taxed on your tax and never letting anyone else pay for dinner, even if you have to get into a fist fight for it. What am I talking about? Absolutely, actually nothing. Okay. Kind of came out of nowhere with that one. We're just living life, you know? Live and learn. Something past the edge of tomorrow. I think that song's gonna be in the Sonic movie. You know, at this point, if they've embraced the fact that the Sonic movie has almost no ability to succeed at the box office on its own merits, they should really just go complete, like, Tommy Wiseau style self-awareness. Reshoot the whole movie. Jim Carrey stays as Dr. Robotnik. Tommy Wiseau plays Sonic. Nicolas Cage and John Travolta play Tails and Knuckles, respectively. It's the only way. Look, I'm in the... hello? That was a D10, wasn't it? I'm in an age bracket where... Ah! Some people my age have disposable income. I would go see that movie. Are you kidding me? Nicolas Cage is Miles Prower. John Travolta is Knuckles. I think his last name is just the Echidna. I don't know that much about Sonic lore. I'm not Sammy, you know? That's how you know I know a lot about internet lore, though. Just take it, just in case it's Krampus, we don't want to die. And then they could swap faces in the movie as well. It would be nice. Honestly, that's a big no for me, brother. I refuse to... it's not even that I'm worried about the HP. It's just that with our present level of speed, there is, like, quite literally no benefit to taking black powder. It's possible in the future it could be worth something. And I have to admit, there is... I think you can almost quantify the usefulness of having Deal with the Devil precedent, but it's just not good enough. As of right now, that item is not good enough. though it pains me modestly, we have an obligation at present to just tough it out, really. Like, sure, we don't have what we need, but the previous run, although I did record it on a different day, it's prepared us for this situation. You know, it's... You ever see the movie Troll 2, where the trolls are actually goblins and the points are made up and don't matter? We're pulling off the role of the father right now. What are you doing, Dad? I'm tightening my belt so I can't feel hunger pangs. That's me right now. I'm tightening my belt so I can't feel hunger pangs. In the real world, IRL, meat space, not hungry at all. Had a handful of cashews before the episode. Thank you for being concerned about my digestive health. I appreciate it. In the non-real world, gotta stay hungry, but, you know, just keep playing that mental game, you know? Don't let him get one over on you. You can be hungry. Sometimes you just gotta accept being hungry. Is it a pleasant feeling? No, of course not, but, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to make light of the situation at all, but, you know, billions of people are hungry on different degrees of severity every single day. We'll live. Even if it looks a little spiced temporarily, we'll live. So I am going to go to the curse room. My hope for the curse room is, honestly, I just wanted to see there if we got a key. My hope for the curse room is just consumables, and we did get that. We didn't get the consumable I wanted, but we got some consumables. It's alright. This is nothing we're not used to right now. Let's try a bomb here. Okay. Having failed that, this is where things are going to get mighty interesting. I really do not want to leave a bomb, an item room unhandled. It would be really nice for us to have access to that. It's surprising nobody. It turns out item rooms are pretty valuable. But you could throw your whole run away looking for a key to get into that item room right there. Bombs are key? Yikes, dude. That's... You know what? Thank you. I really appreciate it. You saved me from having to use a bomb to get some HP. That's the way I'm going to choose to think about that. And, Isaac, you're really, you're a real piece of work lately. You know, I could be playing Tetris right now. Just remember that. Thanks for the Tears upgrade. I appreciate the Tears upgrade. But, not worth it for the health upgrade. It's like we took a really bad deal with the devil. But let me tell you, I am extremely glad that we didn't take black powder now. I am still using metronome. Look, I'm fully aware of the fact it could very, very easily come back to bite us. It wouldn't take much for metronome to be a real issue here. Basically just one kamikaze. I don't know, can metronome give you plan C? I know it's like every item in the game, but you know. It's like how, hey, anything on the menu is half price. Well, except for the nachos. I mean, come on. Nachos have inelastic demands. This is your server talking to you. Didn't you take microeconomics? We're never gonna give you a discount on nachos. They're a top-selling appetizer. Don't be a fool. The nachos will always be the second most expensive appetizer on the menu after something that nobody has ever ordered in their entire life, like a $35 spinach dip or something like that. Can you believe we made it through that room without being hit? I'm a little surprised, and I was the one driving the freaking bus. This one. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I was looking at it. I was like, if I don't kill him quickly, there's, like, literally no way for us to get out here. Just stay frosty. Just wanna see what you get. You can't see this, but I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head in violent fashion at the disrespect that the game has given us right now. Don't make me yeet metronome, please. Like, you're gonna make me yeet it, is what you're gonna do, by giving me this consistent semi-garbage, okay? You gotta... This is a classic thing, game. You gotta keep hope alive. I gotta tell you, man, I know we've had some easy runs in Isaac lately, but 2 cursed ones in a row, even if I did... Hey, you know, did I curse myself? Yes. Okay, I do appreciate the 5 bombs here. That's very nice. Did I curse myself on this run? Yes. How did I curse myself? I took an item that, in hindsight, made my tears very, very slightly worse. Oh, wow, what a piece of garbage. I shouldn't even be playing the game, honestly. How does he live with himself? So we need the game to offer up just a slice of hope. That's it. Just a little sliver of potentiality that the win still exists here. I'm bagging you. Really? Okay, my bad. I'm bagging you. I'm, you know, thankful for the demon heart. Please don't get me wrong. But also, please remember yourselves, okay? If you're getting excited, the game gave you a single demon heart. Where are we at as an Isaac society? That's not permanent benefit. That's like, you know, you're about to unionize and your boss is like, ice cream party. Get your ice cream here. Ice cream is not worth the same as dental benefits, Tom. These are disproportionate magnitudes here. Okay, this might be the olive branch we needed. Unlimited bombs and pro-union sentiments. Give me a key. You are going to give me a key. We're going to blow this up. Are we going to go for the map? Though it pains me because I love the map, we're going to yeet the map. Why are we yeeting the map? Because we can always map the run out ourselves, though it's frustrating sometimes. We're looking for something that maybe provides a more consistent benefit. Nun's Habit is close. Honestly, I will take Chaos, and it's still very, very spiced to do this, but we'll just buy a Spirit Heart on top of this. You want to get nuts on this friggin' run? Let's get nuts, okay? Do we know one of these? Love it. You gotta love it. I do appreciate the health upgrade, don't get me wrong. I don't even want to talk about the fact that our speed is still garbage. You know, it'll just get me on a negative path. Let's not even bother. Just let me in here. That is clearly not good enough, and I'm insulted. That is clearly extremely potentially great. And let me be the first to tell you that, you know, now that we've taken Chaos, this looks mighty silly. But if we didn't take Chaos, would we have blank card in there? Well, I checked the seed, and the answer is yes. Okay, well, but the point is, and this is not just me covering up for what appears to be a potential mistake or inefficiency. The really important thing is not the item pool at this point. It's just access to items to begin with, you know? That's been what starved us so far. So I hope we can get more deals with the Angel. We could fight in order to deal with the Angel, you know, weighted odds. But I don't really want to do that. Wow, we actually really beat the odds here. Can't really do anything, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd much rather... let me just... We don't need to put a rather in it. I'm happy with where we're at. I think we've got... Just getting blank card Joker, Chaos or no Chaos, has given us a real leg up. No Krampus? It's a deal with the devil. None of the deals are worth it. Okay, so that does burn. That stings. When you're getting free access to Angel deals, it's a different story. Free access to pretty garbage devil deals, not quite as good. But there's an exception. There is a situation in which this situation... Oh, actually, now that I think about it, it would have to be a really, really compelling scenario. Because, like, We don't razor or metal plate, just bounce that back, thank you. We don't really want deal with the devil precedent. We want deal with the angel precedent whenever possible. Like, that's beautiful, dude. More of that, please. It is comical, by the way, to think that on this run right here, the game actually dangled like an olive branch of like, if you make it to this shop with enough money, you can buy blank card Joker. You're in a very good position. And then instead, I guess we got it from an item room instead, but instead we were like, nah, dude, give me chaos. I'm gonna short circuit the whole system. And they're like, well, that's what your life support is on. And I'm like, doesn't bother me, brother. Send them. Because the truth is, it does bother me, brother. I would love to have a little bit more gas here. We do not. And that's okay. Because it's a long run, you know? You don't... Rome wasn't built in a day. And you don't have to yeet mom within 5 seconds of the fight starting. Though it is nice when it does happen that way. I'm honestly more thrilled than you could possibly imagine to have this attack fly. I am stunned. I am stunned that you hit me there. Congratulations. You have completed a great game. Don't hit me. I haven't decided yet whether you're rude or ruthless. But I have decided that if I ever start working for Iggy Azalea, that could be the title of her second comeback tour. Okay. Keep moving. There's a very strange floor that has been generated for us here. We've gotten some HP back. You know, we're at like double the HP of what we were at a floor ago. Still pretty understated in just about every single department you could possibly imagine. But hey, man, that's Isaac, you know? That's Isaac. So in some situations here, it may benefit us to not shoot, just so we don't get teleported, having completed half of the fight as is. You know, the fly, it does not do an insignificant amount of damage. It's a weird situation. We don't want to take damage, but not for deal with the devil reasons, just for our own survival. And the sequel, Survival Goes West. Okay, Immaculate Conception, potentially pretty good item, but we're still just, we're playing it real tight to the chest here. Stay strong, hanging tough, staying hungry. Always going to appreciate the Demon Heart. Much better than an owner of a lonely heart, as Yes said. You know what decidedly would not suck? NL, are you gonna say getting literally any statistical upgrade? Yes, you've gotten it. Yes, that's correct. I was gonna say getting literally any upgrade to our statistical situation. That is indeed what was on the tip of my tongue right there. That's okay. You know what's nice? I have not actually touched on it, really. But, blank card really minimizes what we need to win. By the way, can you imagine this cursed run while also still having Locust of War? That's the stuff of nightmares. But all we really need is, I mean, there's a couple of different cards. Usually Joker's one of them, but obviously we're in kind of unique circumstances here. There's a couple of different cards that can, you know, borderline win you the game by themselves. Hierophant's one of them. I don't know. To be honest, the other ones we'd have to think about. Those are like at the time of execution. It would be, oh, we're not going to find a blood bank here. Not via an arcade, at least. It's okay. I'm happy to have this opportunity to explore the entire floor, to be honest with you. Now, if I had to guess, this is like a new game show. What would be the most ideal item for us? What would make this run pop? Honestly, you say the answer right, you get the item. You say the answer wrong, cancel Christmas. I'm thinking, like... It's honestly Mom's Knife. I know that sounds lazy, but... it's the only item I can think of right now that solves multiple problems. Yes, our rate of fire and damage are... well, actually, rate of fire is totally fine. Demon Baby, you are now VIP. You ever see Jerry Maguire? Jerry leaves his lucrative job at an established sports agency and signs... he desperately is trying to bring clients with him from his old job to his new job. He can't get anybody to sign. Eventually, there's that classic scene, Cuba Gooding Jr. Show me the money! Jerry's like, I'm gonna get you that money. That's what we're on. You are my Jerry Maguire moment, Demon Baby. You're my #1 client. I will give you whatever you need. I will show you the freaking money. I'll show you the money. Don't tell a Pilsner. Acceptable. No. Acceptable. Demon Baby just became client #1. Okay. What's better, Joker or Sun? The Sun. Full stop. Especially with Chaos, no other discussion needs to be had. I do wish I could bring... pardon me. I do wish I could bring both, but I can't. We're one item away from Beelzebub. That would be a very nice addition to what we've got going on here. But the Sun showing up actually pretty much completely changes the game. Now, it's a test of my own will. Onsus is just a worse version of the Sun, honestly. It's a test of my own will to survive. If I take advantage of the charges given to me, use Demon Baby to its utmost capacity, and don't get greedy with Cursed Eye, we got lots of potential benefit. Even like, what a ragtag organization we've got here. We've got a Red Fly and Demon Baby. That's my #2 and #1 client, respectively. I would lay down my life to protect either of them. I invite them for dinner. They're the godparents to my children. We're forging lifelong, lasting bonds that supersede the organization we're a part of right now. We're friends for life. We're friends for life. That's where you've gotten yourselves. Okay, so what's the problem? We have a very simple arithmetic problem on this run now. It's harder to... We've turned this into Slay the Spire, more or less. As long as we take less than, like, 4 rooms to die, to get down to 0 HP, we sort of can't lose. Sort of. You are a bad enemy. I don't like you. And really, like, the smart play, although it's a low quality of life play, you can't see me, but I'm just shaking my head at myself, is to never use the Sun until we are, like, 1 hit away from death. If we execute on that strategy, I will lose my mind, and you will probably not hear from me ever again. I'll disappear. I'll go live in the mountains somewhere. It is worth noting, we don't have to never shoot. Never shooting is just a defense mechanism to protect myself from the fact that, you know, we have, that's right, 0 speed. Sorry, we have 0.8 speed. My mistake. Oh, my lord, I'm dumb. I walked into a red poop there. So, I mean, the thing is, I don't really want to use the Sun card I don't want to pick up the battery charge, right? Like, I'd rather accept that we're possibly going to take some damage here, but as long as we play our cards correctly, which requires more skill than it looks like it requires, I'm just going to say that. We're actually almost, and I'm stressing the almost here, Edward James almost unkillable. Sadly, not literally unkillable. But Edward James almost unkillable. Okay, totally fine. Mom's box of trinkets, aka a trinket, aka more bombs. Well, I think, you know, this is why everybody plays the game. You know what I mean? This is the riveting style of Isaac gameplay we've come to expect. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, you know what? Not using the sun card is an easy task to accomplish here. On this floor, we get a test of the mathematical viability of our strategy. Oh yeah, that's why I like playing video games. Tell me more about the mathematical viability of your strategy. Basically, we get to do that. Every time we're close to death, 1 or 2 hits away, pop the sun, see how your health recovers over the course of the next few rooms. My favorite Quentin Tarantino film, Few Rooms. Okay, that's completely my own bad there. Very hard to run you down with an attack fly at 0.8 speed. Probably gonna have to utilize our superior range. Go ahead, make my freaking day. We got a kidney stone charging. Very delicate time for any young man's run when he gets his first kidney stone. I'm not really doing anything to actively prevent kidney stone formation except drinking a lot of water and telling myself whenever anybody tells me they have a kidney stone that, nah, I just don't think, I don't know, I just don't think my kidneys form stones, honestly. I just think that's one of those medical things that happens to other people and will never happen to me, hopefully. Is this, like, I mean, y'all programmed this guy. Like, is this what you wanted? Is this what you envisioned when you loosed this horrid enemy on planet Earth? I mean, admittedly, I'm being a little negative. Yo, ice him, please. Thank you. Hold up. Actually did not go that badly. We could probably go into the curse room. Why would I grab this? Are you under any impression that you have the slightest chance to make it out of the floor with that alive? That's not even like meant to be a knock on my skill. It's just, have you been watching the run? Just kill him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, have you been watching the run? It's not impossible. I would describe it. It's 3 Pinocchios right now. If I told you that we were gonna make it out of here with this. It's a 3 Pinocchio lie. Okay, we should be able to move to the right. I just long for, you know, some support here. I'm realizing now that we're even more cursed than I had originally anticipated, while also being mathematically borderline unkillable. Why are we cursed? Because there's no item to be had for us on this floor. It's a very lonely floor from an item perspective. We will glean no such quarter. Gotta be real freaking cautious. We got 1 enemy left on the room. I actually got jump scared by him there. Go ahead. I mean, I don't care if you hit me. Just let me also hit you in the process. Remove this enemy from the game immediately. It's too much. A boss fight, perhaps? Dude, I'm using my keys. Oh my god! What? Like an archangel out of a golden chest, thanks to chaos. Mom's knife has appeared to save the GD day. I am stunned, overwhelmed, also a little stunted based on my incredibly short range right now. But overjoyed. Thank you, Halo of Flies. Thank you, Halo of Flies. Okay, why are we playing it so coy here? Well, I mean, first off, my range literally is 5 now. But also, I was going to use my sun card immediately so I could figure out where we're supposed to go. But obviously that's idiotic, and I feel like a dumb idiot for believing that would ever work in the first place. All I want to say right now is Mom's knife is basically just a powerful guardian spear. We have almost no range associated. So the run is almost exactly the same as it just was, except our damage is multiplied by like a factor of, I don't know, 100. So trust me when I say that I'm not complaining. But we can't, if you're wondering why I'm not shooting from afar, there's your reasoning right there. That was a max range shot right there. The other thing is, we don't want to accidentally get ourselves yeeted, or yoted as the case might be, from a room that we're about to finish. You know, I even hate to say this. I love Isaac, obviously, but, you know, when you love something this much, it opens you up to being able to criticize it as well. But I love Isaac. I don't want to compliment it on this run, because it's just been a disaster, but I'm going to compliment it anyway. It is, in some perverted way, a testament to the design genius of Isaac that this unbelievably strong but terrible tank run can actually work. This is the antithesis of most Isaac runs. It is slow, overpowered, melee. And yet, it works. Now, does it work on purpose, or is it a happy little accident? Here's the thing. If you design a system that allows for accidents, then I would say it's on purpose. So, honestly, credit where credit is due. It's part of the beauty and part of the misery of Isaac is this exact situation you see before you right now. It takes a lot of cojones to be the bigger man in this situation after complaining probably more than is appropriate. But I did it. I'm only dropping one bomb there. You never know. We might need more bombs in the future. I really appreciate that bomb for working out. I feel like I'm in a Final Destination movie right now. Like, I was not meant to survive the last run. So now every run is like, give him mapping and then take away all of his, give him the same curse 15 floors in a row. It'll be fun. What does Dan say? Narrator. It was not fun. But here we are. You know, I just don't want to deal with... I had a feeling we were probably going to end up using the sun on that room anyway. I probably should have made them make me use it. Pentagram, it is nice. Don't get me wrong. What we need more than damage is range. But I'm... You know, it's not like we have... such a high damage stat that I can turn up my nose. We did have more damage than we would need, but more damage equals faster kills. We just gotta eat the hit here. Unless we can get the fly to work. More damage equals faster kills. Equals less time spent, you know, in the Eye of Sauron. Equals, less times we have to use the sun card equals more wins. More odds of winning, at least. You might as well just hit me. I have no respect for the coward strat there. I also have no respect for you somehow missing all of the damage because you were teleporting, but we got you anyway, just in a more roundabout fashion. I know what you're thinking. Kind of a spooky situation now. I don't disagree. I think you really just stand still, tough it out. I think we just go for it, dude. Stand just slightly far enough away, but you gotta kill him. Like, the only way you're gonna heal is with the sun card. You don't have to hang back. Okay, we can actually see where we're going. You know, one use of potato peeler is pretty good here. More is also not bad if we think we can afford it later. But just getting one more orbital is a pretty nice damage bonus, honestly. Now we have a little bit less HP to work with every time before the sun card pops. But all we really need to do is make it through this room. We also have a Cambion Conception, and I'm like, dude, that thing has got to be close to popping. This run, you got to be freaking surgical, dude. It's the ultimate Bart Simpson run. I'm just going to put Mom's knife over here, and if you step into it, it's your fault for taking damage. But you know what? There's a first time for everything. Can't deny we got a pretty nice damage output. Got him. How did we flawless that room? That's a miracle. Oh my god. I'm gonna use it, and I'll tell you why, okay? Some of these enemies, and I don't know which ones, but some of these enemies actually can hit you for 2. It's happened to us before. It's ended streaks. It's ruined days. This is where I'm most comfortable. Just in the mix. Can't even see my own character model. We're like Matthew McConaughey in Reign of Fire. Running our axe along the long side of a dragon's belly. Trying to keep Christian Bale and Gerard Butler's weird village safe. Gerard Butler wasn't in that. Yes, he was. Why don't you go look it up? Well, before you start spouting, you know, making yourself look like a fool with your pants on the ground. Go look it up. He's got to be dead. Yeah. Oh, baby. Come on, demon baby. You're better than this. Oh, where did we get... No, we picked up Abel. That's not a Cambion Conception yet. Please. Okay, hold on. I got him. Calculating. Demon baby, you fool. Thank you. Okay, very dumb. That's okay. We know we're going to... In all likelihood, next couple of rooms we're using the sun anyway. In fact, we should make sure that we use it in such a way that we can have a charge for the boss fight as well. So, just in case, but I don't think we will need it. Very nice. Okay, well, we will have a charge because there's a battery right there. The only challenge right now is resisting the temptation at all times. Yeah, sure, why not? Is resisting the temptation at all times to use the sun card immediately. Don't get too cocky on this one. There you go. That guy's going to be a pain in the butt. You might want to save him for last. War is also going to be a pain in the butt, to be fair. Okay. It's good. It's a good start. The maneuvering that you have to do is just unbelievable. He's back. Okay. We're alive. And actually doing very well. I can't believe it. But here we are. With a victory. Very much within our grasp. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we get a little bit of an easier time next time. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. See you.